Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm Isha, I'm a creator at Gizmo Rebels. For those of you who don't know, Gizmo Rebels is an NFT metaverse adventure developed on the Solana blockchain. We're launching NFT staking and also a utility token. Holders will be able to customize and upgrade their Gizmo too. So, my previous video was a generic explainer on NFTs. Click on the link above to watch that if you haven't already. Today is actually a follow-on to focus on the value of NFTs. Remember to join the Gizmo Rebels Discord for all our latest updates. I've left the link in the description box below. Also, like I said last time, none of this is financial advice, so please take this as an informative video. Right, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So in the first video, we spoke about where NFTs are sold on the primary and secondary market. So the first talking point today is, why would someone keep hold of their NFT instead of listing it on the secondary market? Now, the timing of these kinds of decisions are pretty key for NFT collectors / traders. So the first reason to hold on to an NFT is more project specific. There may be incentives for holders to keep hold of their NFTs instead of listing them. For example, weekly royalty payments from the developer to the holders, or there may be long-term plans proposed by the developers that the holder wants to be part of. This is largely referred to as a roadmap of an NFT collection. So to give you an idea, here is our roadmap for Gizmo Rebels. I'll talk through this in depth on a Gizmo Rebels specific video, but as you can see, it's just a long-term plan for the Gizmo Rebels community, which benefits those who get involved with the project as early as possible and stay in it as long as they can. So for example, if you mint a Gizmo Rebel at stage 3 of the roadmap, as you can see, public sale, if you're still holding onto your Gizmo at stage 6, you'll benefit from being the first to receive a Gizmo token when that has launched. Apart from these kinds of benefits, which of course differ from collection to collection, the second reason someone may hold on to their NFT and not list it is purely because of its value. Firstly, if you mint a Gizmo Rebel for 0.7 Solana at stage 3 and by stage 6 it's worth 5 Solana, I mean, you can see how experienced collectors make money, right? Moving on, how do we know the value of our NFTs? So I said in the last video, the common marketplaces to trade Solana NFTs are Magic Eden, Alpha Art, Solana, and Digital Eyes. Here's another term I need to introduce you to in case you've never heard of it. Floor price. Now the floor price is pretty much the minimum price an NFT is listed for. So let's use pesky penguins as an example. The current floor price on Alpha Art, as you can see here, is 4.4 Sol. So the cheapest you can get a pesky penguin for is 4.4 Sol. So bearing this in mind, a floor price is a really good initial indicator for how much your NFT might be worth. In video 1, I spoke about rarity charts with generative art. So say after the Gizmo Rebels mint has happened, we publish our rarity chart on Discord, you can determine how rare your NFT is. Say if Laser Eyes and Zombie Skin is super rare and your piece has both those attributes, you can use the secondary market to gauge the value of your NFT. Or if you're looking to purchase a rare piece, you could spend some time on the secondary marketplaces and see if you can grab a bargain. Also, if you do buy on Alpha Art, I find this feature super useful on there. So select the NFT that you'd like to buy, have a look at the attributes, and if a certain attribute has a low percentage, that means it's rare. As you can see here, I've had a look at all the listings for pesky penguins. Now this pesky penguin is listed actually at the floor price, like I said, the lowest listed price, but it has some fairly unique attributes. It has a black mohawk, 4.6% of pesky penguins have a black mohawk, that's fairly low. Similarly, it has happy eyes, only 5% of the pesky penguins collection has happy eyes. Do you see where I'm going with this? So if you are looking to grab a rare piece after the mint, head to the secondary marketplace, have a browse with your rarity chart, and look out for these things to help with your decision. So how do NFTs increase in value? There are several factors to consider here. Firstly, how the developers build a community really does play a huge part in the value. Are they listening to their holders? Are they engaging with their feedback and their needs? In the long term, are they rewarding them with airdrops and incentives for new developments. This will ultimately determine how in demand the NFTs are and how many NFT collectors want to be part of the community. If 7,000 pieces are minted, but 15,000 people try and mint, there will be a great demand on the secondary markets to try and get involved as well, because the supply is lower than the demand. Now, please forgive me for using these simple terms, but I appreciate that there are people watching who've never minted, so I really want to simplify it. Sorry guys, I didn't have time to finish filming at home, so at the moment I'm on an island in Abu Dhabi, and here's the rest of the video. So, when talking about the community that's been built for an NFT collection, I have to talk about the DAO concept. Now, if you don't know, it stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. And I feel like the creation of the DAO concept within the NFT space means that owning the NFT is essentially the membership prerequisite of being part of the DAO. And collections, of course, will have different benefits. I think often buyers will want to be part of the exclusive membership, and they will value the ongoing participation within the DAO, such as airdrops, royalties, real life events, and they'll make a decision to purchase the NFT for that sole purpose. I think a noteworthy DAO is the Degen DAO that consists of the Degenerate Ape Academy and Degen Trash Pandas. In my opinion, the Degen DAO is one of the most established and recognized communities in the NFT ecosystem. One of the many recent initiatives is the launch of their staking pool, where they've delegated a large amount of SOL, allowing SOL holders to earn interest by staking their SOL with a community that is trustworthy and reputable, and clearly not going anywhere. So before this, you kind of had to delegate your SOL with other staking pools based on your own research and with unknown communities. So I guess you could say this initiative is pretty beneficial for NFT holders and Solana maxis. The added reassurance has proved super popular for users who'd held SOL in a Phantom wallet, not earning any interest at all. You can actually go into your Phantom wallet and you just search for the Degen staking pool. You just type in DICS and take a look at the image on screen now, in case I haven't explained that well. Another reason NFTs might increase in value is simply from a celebrity being associated with a project. Now, these days, this kind of influence is actually pretty immense. I'm sure you've seen that already. It could be a simple tweet, it could be a full-on collaboration. Either way, it just stuns me how quickly these kinds of associations affect the popularity of a project. Snoop Dogg, he's a very good example of a celebrity NFT influence. He actually used NFTs to sell tokens for his virtual event that was hosted on Sandbox for a metaverse party. Someone actually paid $450,000 to be Snoop Dogg's metaverse neighbor. Crazy stuff. Now, something else that can boost the value of an NFT is developer tactics. So in point one, we covered how well a developer builds a community and how this influences the popularity and overall value of an NFT. Now, this point is a little more specific to the exact practices by the developer to just maintain a desirable floor price. For example, the Pesky Penguins collection, they had a periodic snowball process. Now, this saw the developers sweep the floor, in other words, buy all items listed at floor price and burn the art. I'm sure you can understand what this results in, right? An immediate increase in floor price. Plus, each time the developers snowball, the supply of Pesky Penguins decreases. So the gradual decrease in supply is a positive for the overall project, and ultimately it results in the whole collection increasing in value, technically speaking. Another practice I've seen related to floor price is the developers enforcing extra charges or tax for items listed below a certain price, such as the original mint price. For example, for a certain collection, if I list an NFT on secondary at floor price, when it's sold, the marketplace I'm buying from will deduct a larger royalty fee, so I'll make less money on the sale. Naturally, this is implemented to just discourage holders to list at a low price, knowing that their earnings on the NFT will be cut. Well, that's all for today's video. I really hope you learned more about the value of NFTs. Do post any questions that you have below and I would be happy to help. So in our next video, I'm going to talk you through setting up your Crypto.com app and then setting up your Phantom wallet, and also how to buy an NFT. I'll be using screen recordings and I promise it'll be super easy to follow. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and remember to join the Gizmo Rebels Discord for all updates if you haven't already. already. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks again for watching.